Aphorism number 70. From what has been already adduced, we can not fail to draw the following inferences: that everything of a really morbid character and which ought to be cured, that the physician can discover in diseases consists solely of the suffering of the patient and the sensible alteration in his health, in a word, solely of the totality of symptoms by means of which the disease demands the medicine requisite for its relief, whilst on the other hand every internal cause attributed to it, every occult quality or imaginary material morbific principle, is nothing but an idle dream. That this derangement of the state of health, which we term disease, can only be converted into health by another revolution effects in the state of health by means of medicines, whose sole curative power consequently can only consist in altering man's state of health, that is to say, in a peculiar excitation of morbid symptoms, and is learned with most distinctness and purity by testing them on the healthy body. Explanation: from whatever has been mentioned till now, we cannot fail to draw the following conclusions. All morbid characters that are ought to be cured, that the physician discover in the disease which consists of solely the sufferings of the patient and the sensible alteration in his health, shortly it is only the totality of symptoms, though this totality of symptom disease demands medicine required for its relief, whilst in the other hand every internal cause behind it, every supernatural quality or imaginary material morbific principle, is nothing but an ideal dream delusion. Any diseases characteristics, that is symptoms, physical as well as emotional, holistic, as identified by the physician, require medicine for its relief. The cause of such disease characteristics lies in his dream, that is delusion. This derangement of the state of health, which we term disease, can only be converted into health by another revolution uplifting effected in the state of health by means of medicines, which is capable of altering state of health by its curative power. This curative power of medicine lies in peculiar excitation of morbid symptoms. This curative power is learned with most distinctness, clarity, and perfection and purity by testing them on healthy body. Aphorism number 70 in continuation: that according to all experience, a natural disease can never be cured by medicines that possess the power of producing in the healthy individual an alien morbid state, dissimilar morbid symptoms, differing from that of the disease to be cured, never therefore by an allopathic mode of treatment, and that even in nature no cure ever takes place in which an inherent disease is removed, annihilated, and cured by the addition of another disease dissimilar to it, be the new one ever so strong. That moreover all experience proves that by means of medicines which have a tendency to produce in the healthy individual an artificial morbid symptom antagonistic to the single symptom of the disease sought to be cured, the cure of a long standing affection will never be effected, but merely a very transient elevation, always followed by its aggravation, and that, in a word, this antipathic and merely palliative treatment in long standing diseases of a serious character is absolutely inefficacious. that, however, the third and only other possible mode of treatment, the homeopathic, in which there is employed for the totality of the symptoms of a natural disease, a medicine capable of producing the most similar symptoms possible in the healthy individual, given in suitable dose, is the only efficacious remedial method whereby diseases which are purely dynamic, deranging irritations of the vital force are overpowered and being thus easily, perfectly, and permanently extinguished must necessarily cease to exist. This is brought about by means of the stronger similar deranging irritation of the homeopathic medicine in the sensation of the life principle. For this mode of procedure, we have the example of unfettered nature herself. When to an old disease there is added a new one similar to first, whereby the new one is rapidly and forever annihilated and cured. Explanation: according to all experience, a natural disease can never be cured by medicine, which can produce dissimilar morbid symptoms to that of the disease to be cured. Therefore, allopathic mode of treatment can never cure the disease. In nature also, no cure has taken place. No disease can be cured by addition of dissimilar disease, even though it is stronger than the original disease. All experience proves that the medicines which are capable of producing in healthy body and artificial morbid symptoms antagonistic to the single symptom of the disease which is to be cured, long standing cure cannot be achieved, but only temporary relief is achieved, which is always followed by aggravation. Shortly, antipathic mode of treatment in long standing disease of serious character is absolutely ineffective. However, third and only other possible mode of treatment is homeopathic mode of treatment, in which medicine is employed which is capable of producing the most similar symptoms in the healthy individual to the totality of symptoms of the disease in suitable dose. So, homeopathy is the only effective remedial method through which diseases which are purely dynamic derangement of vital force are overpowered and thus perfectly, permanently and easily extinguished. This type of permanent cure is brought about by means of stronger similar disease produced by homeopathic medicines by dynamic derangement of the vital force. For this mode of treatment, we have unlimited examples in nature itself. When an old disease is there and new similar disease is added, then new similar disease has annihilated the old one. So, in this aphorism, short summary of homeopathic treatment has been given by Dr. Samuel Hahnemann.